I said I'm getting nerdier just watching you.
Look at all these terms. Distilled. Ooh.
All right, David, in the last episode, we had a pretty funny intro. Do you want to show us how you did that?
Yeah, it was really straightforward. All right. So the way that I did it was using LTX 2.3, which is made by Lightrix out of Jerusalem. And so the thing is with the system requirements of the base model, as you'll notice here, is that it requires a lot of VRAM. And so how did I get that to work? I don't have this enormous GPU. So the way that I did it was using a quantized version. So FP8 means 8-bit floating point. Doesn't matter, but that is the version of the model that I used. And let me show you the workflow. All right, so in ComfyUI, come over here to Templates and then search for LTX. And then you're going to see this workflow over here for first last frame to video. That's what FLF2V means.
How long did it take you to figure that out?
It took me a little bit. It's all technical terms. So when you first open this workflow, you're going to see some errors maybe. And that's because you might not have the file specified and the models downloaded. So come over here to the right-hand side where it says See Errors. And there is a download all button that you can use to just download all of the models that you need. You can see here that this is using the 8-bit floating point version of LTX 2.3, and it's using another quantized version of Gemma 3. All right, so once you have that downloaded, you select it over here, click on the check mark, and you're good to go. And now all that you need to do is choose your last and first frame. All right, so I've selected my two images, click on the check marks, and look, it's me. It's me in my chair. So here's an image of the chair without me and one with me. So over here, as per normal, there are these nodes for us to work with and just a few parameters for us to tinker with. So first, what I need to do is make sure that the height and width match my image, or at least that's the dimensions that I want for my output. So that's fine, 720 by 1280. The frames per second, we don't need to touch. Same thing with everything else. Now we need to choose how long we want this video to be. 5 seconds is fine.
How long can you make it? Is this one of those infinite talk models where you can make like a 2-minute video?
I don't know. Why don't we go try it out after we make sure that it succeeds? All right. So now all that's left is giving it a prompt. So let's say in a flash of light, the man appears. All right, on it goes.
I got to say, this is a pretty simple workflow compared to some of the ones that you've shown, David.
It is pretty straightforward, isn't it?
First image, last image, prompt. That's it.
Now you can bring this up at all of the parties that you're at to talk about FLF2V.
That's right. Yeah, I always make sure to bring up distillation and quantizing when I'm at cocktail parties.
All right, so this 5-second video took 5 minutes to generate locally on my machine with, just retail hardware. Let's see how it did. I don't see a flash with light, but I have to think about that. Well, that was interesting. I mean, it made the transition.
Mm-hmm. Is this a prompting issue? Like, is this something where if you used a notebook LM with good prompting instructions, then it might have done a better job? Or is this just increase the number of turns?
I wonder whether it's just the seed. And if you notice here, there's a noise seed. And anybody who's familiar with how computers randomize, you start with the seed. Basically, I think it might be a random chance that it didn't do any flashing of light. So let's give it another roll.
Come on, 7.
Well, that was quick. So I guess the system's warmed up now because that 5 seconds of video took a little bit over a minute to create. So let's see what it did. Okay. I think it really over indexes on the man appears. So why don't we try a different prompt? All right, so I went into Claude and told it to make this a better LTX 2.3 prompt. Here's what I came up with. There's a lot that it kind of inferred here, so I'm going to tweak this a little bit. I think that should be fine. All right, let's take this Claude prompt and go. All right, so it's done making the video. Let's see what we've got.
There we go.
There we go. Something like that. I don't know about the whole blurring effect, but hey, we got something. So I think the lesson here is just keep re-rolling and also get a better prompt, maybe generated by your LLM of choice.
That's awesome. Well done, LTX, and thank you for showing us that, David. This was super cool. I guess we know what the intro will be for our next video.
Yes, exactly. All flashes of light.
All right, with that, you got to see how to create a video with LTX 2.3 just with the first frame and last frame. And if you want to get more great content on how to use AI and agents for your work, follow us at Prompt and Circumstance.
All right. We'll see you next time.
See you then.